Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Matt here, and today I just wanted to talk a little bit about um, this potential matchup with Ryan Garcia and Isak Cruz. Obviously, we saw Gervonta Davis and Isak Cruz. They had that fight, relatively close and competitive fight, but nonetheless, I do think Gervonta did enough to win the fight. Although there are a lot of people that disagree with that, they think that Isak Cruz got robbed and he deserves a rematch. Whether or not he deserves a rematch is kind of up in the air for me. I don't really care for a rematch because I do believe that Gervonta Davis was hurt in like the sixth or seventh round, whatever, early second half of the fight, which is why I didn't see him use his left hand at all, to be honest, towards the second half of the fight. And I just think that if they fought again, Gervonta would probably knock him out. So for me personally, I don't know about you guys. I don't. A potential rematch with Isak Cruz just doesn't really interest me. Especially, I'm sure with you guys want to see Gervonta Davis fight someone like one of those top four guys. Oh well, you want to see Tank fight either Devin Haney, obviously Ryan Garcia, George Kambosos, or maybe Lomachenko. Those are all like mega fights that every boxing fan would die to see. Uh, no one's missing those any of those fights. Any of those fights, mix and match them however you want them. Those are all fights that we all want to see for sure. But for specifically, it sounds like there are talks. Yeah, it sounds like there are talks about Ryan Garcia and Isak Cruz coming up in 2022 early. Um, I like that fight. It's just weird because like Ryan Garcia kind of criticized Gervonta for fighting C class fighters, stuff like that. But then he comes back and takes this fight. I don't know. Like that's the only thing I didn't like about it. He shouldn't have just said anything about it because there was potential that this fight was going to happen. Obviously, um, and now that it's happening, he kind of just like made it look bad. He already discredited himself. He should have just complimented Isak Cruz. He didn't have to call him a C-level fighter. Um, but who knows? Maybe Ryan Garcia wasn't referring to Isak Cruz exactly. Um, Maybe Barrios. He's talking about Barrios being a C-level fighter. But nonetheless, people are going to talk about it, discredit it. Because for me personally, I think that if they do end up fighting in early 2022, I think Ryan Garcia easily beats Isak Cruz, and here's why. I know you guys are gonna say, "Oh, Gervonta barely beat him," but I personally think Gervonta was hurt, and if Gervonta wasn't hurt, it would have been a much wider scorecard, or Gervonta would have KO'd him. He was already getting caught early in the fight with a lot of big shots. He does come forward as he has an exciting fighting style, but I just don't think it would work against Ryan Garcia because he's much taller, and the range is hard to find when a guy has longer arms. Every time Isak Cruz would try to like rush into Ryan Garcia and get close to him, get in range, it would be tough. He'd get caught with a left hook or something crazy, some sort of counter punch because Ryan Garcia is long and he has a quick left hook and a good jab. I just think he'd be able to keep Isak Cruz at bay, keep him honest with his jab. Like I said, his left hook is one of his biggest weapons. He's knocked out guys with his left hook. Fonseca, he knocked him out like clean. Kid like fell on his back, hit his head on the canvas, and that fight was over. And he's also a good fighter, and he did have a more competitive fight with Gervonta Davis, but Ryan Garcia beat him that easily in the first round. So I don't know. I think Isak Cruz, it would make it for an interesting fight. I just think that he doesn't have enough to beat Ryan. I guess, yeah, I just don't think his punching power is that spectacular, to be honest. He didn't really stun Gervonta. He caught him, but I don't know if it'd be fair to say that he hurt Gervonta at any point in the fight. Definitely got his attention, maybe, but to say hurt is kind of a big statement. So for this particular fight, I would have to go with Ryan Garcia by KO, maybe sixth, seventh round if it were to happen. But not discounting. Who knows? Obviously, this is boxing. Anything could happen. Isak Cruz could just have a night, and who know, he could catch Ryan. Ryan's been caught by Luke Campbell, who wasn't a big puncher either. So, we'll see. I'm never counting anybody out. That's just my personal prediction that Ryan wins. a relatively comfortable fight. And yeah, that's basically. I just wanted to talk a little bit about that matchup because there are talks about that fight taking place, and I'd still watch. I'd definitely watch that fight because entertaining styles make fights, and I'd for sure tune in. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for this video, guys. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're new and you're not subscribed. What are you doing? But yeah, comment down below what you guys want to see next, what you guys want me to talk about next. I got you guys. I'll pump all these videos out soon. And yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your night or day, whatever. Happy holidays. Enjoy yourself, and peace. I'm out of here.